Hello and welcome to my channel. Here we learn the lore and stories of Tyria. Today I just wanted to do a short speculation video regarding the new open world map in Ore for Guild Wars 2. So if you've missed it, during the studio update video released a couple of days ago, ArenaNet announced several improvements coming to Guild Wars 2, and one of those was a new open world map in Ore. They will also rework the Sightan fight, which is kind of relevant to this video too, since I hope they will connect those two and then give us more info so we can bridge the gap between Guild Wars 2 and 3, as they say in the studio update video thingy. So I will just play that segment right now so we can get more info on what they actually are saying.
Next up, we're going to modernize and polish Guild Wars 2. We want to bring our older content up to more current design standards, address player concerns, and improve developer workflows. And the fourth announcement is a new open world map set in Ore, bridging the Tyria that you know and the Tyria that you're about to discover in Guild Wars 3. But one specific example that we are updating is the Sightan fight in the personal story. This is a rare opportunity for us to take a pass on the entire game and hit some of the biggest pain points that you experience on a day-to-day basis.
So this is actually very nice. So the Sightan fight in the personal story will be getting an update. We have no idea what they're gonna do, is it gonna end the same way, and because from what I've heard, when they did it originally, you were supposed to finish Sightan off after he falls down the tower at the end of the personal story. So there's like a second phase where you finish him off on the ground in Ara, and then you can see him, well, basically dead in Sightan's Rest, which is a little point of interest within Ara, the dungeon. But right now, his skeleton is not there. It was removed, I don't know when. But that's actually kind of interesting. The other thing about the new map that I was thinking about is, are they giving us a meta for that new map after Sightan's fall? That also ties into that we don't really know how the fight is going to end. Is he still going to fall down a tower and then we're gonna finish him off, or is it just gonna fall down and then we'll get the meta to finish him off afterwards? Kinda like, or we could get like a dragon stand thing where in personal story you defeat him in one way, and then you also defeat him, or like the aftermath of the fight, you get to deal with him in the meta. Because of in the Heart of Thorns, I can't even say that. Heart of Thorns ending, you kill the mind of Mordermoth and then you kill the body of Mordermoth. So the mind of Mordermoth is in the personal story, and then the body of Mordermoth is the mouth of Mordermoth, right? So that would actually be really nice, but as of now, we have no idea how the fight will be like, of course. Another thing that's kind of interesting is that I discovered a Reddit post the other day that a new map in Ore where a Sightan meta could be nice, and they actually detailed, like I had a detailed description of how the meta could be like. So I'm just gonna pull it up here. It says that like those Unchained Risen that were introduced in End of Dragons, basically those Risen are trying to reanimate Sightan's remains, and we're stopping it, basically. That could be cool, but that also means when is the, like, what's the timeline for that open world map? Is it like right now in 1339 or wherever we are in? Or is it during the core game? We have no idea actually, which is 1325 I think, so like 15 years before this. Or like either we're stopping the revival of Sightan, or we're just finishing him off with hordes of Risen rushing in. That would actually be kind of fun. And a response to that Reddit post was actually very nice as well. It says that, and the second moment is after the dragon falls. So in the meta, players would see the exact same fall animation, but from below. That would actually be really nice. So that you come into the map, right? The meta starts. You can, like there are some characters there from the Pact or whatever, and you just say like, Sightan's falling, look out, and then you can see the big shadow of Sightan. And then you look up and you see him fall down, and then you will have to finish him off with all of your buddies. Like, imagine a full open world meta where all the people just storm Saitan. Actually so nice. I mean, personally, I would love a big meta where you can also connect the story from, well, the second game and then to the third game, so we learn something new about ore. And another thing that was interesting is that we don't really know where this map is going to be, right? But there are basically just 2 places where it could be, because we have a Ra in the middle of ore, and we don't really see that during the open world. Then there's a Scavenger's Causeway to the southeast. So these are the 2 screenshots that I came up with. Personally, I believe that these places are going to be over here. Either to the south of Ara or to the east of Ara. Just under Siren's Landing. But then again, don't really know. Would be kind of fun to see it. I don't know. It feels like they have to do something with this map, you know? They have to do like a meta, they have to do a lot of story beats, because they are saying literally that they're going to bridge the gap between, like we're going to learn more about the gap in Guild Wars 2 that we know now, and the new things that we're going to learn in Guild Wars 3, like in the ore story, right? But yeah, remains to be seen. Very nice. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next story. Have a good day. Bye.